Hodge.
Good morning, everybody. It's yard sale day. I'm not going out for as long today. We have to go take the kids to do some back to school shopping, but I have about an hour and a half here to get out and see what I can find, and then I'm sure on our way to back to school shopping, if I pass some yard sales, we will stop. But let's go and see what we can find. Hasn't been a lot of games in the last couple weeks, or the last couple weeks for sure. Last week not as much, but anyways, hour and a half. Let's see what we can do, see what we can find. I don't know if you guys have any old video game stuff.
No.
No? Nintendo, Game Boys, something like that?
No.
Atari? No? Okay.
I got N64 and I'm hanging on.
You hanging on to it? Hey, that's okay. I would too. So awesome. All right, thank you very much. Alright, so I got my traveling partners for the rest of this trip. Bulbasaur, or Blastoise, I guess that's not Bulbasaur, Blastoise, and Pika! That was awesome. I go up and see the two sitting there. I was hoping there might be video games, and I asked how much for the stuffies. I don't know, 50 cents. Okay. So for $1, I got those two guys. Okay, so I'm sensing a theme today. That was a good yard sale, a couple video games, but there is a theme today, and I'll just show you this. There's my theme. So we'll see what the rest of the day comes or does, but that is the theme of today. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Just like my yard sales. Video games, gotta get 'em all. Anyways, that's just a little tease. After the next sale, we'll see how we do, but definitely a good pickup there. I paid $19, I think, for everything I got there. Those are the fun yard sales where you go and you see something. Oh, an original Xbox, no hookups. I asked if they had any games. It took a while to get an answer, and they didn't. And I asked how much, and the wife piped up, $50. Whoa! And then he goes, no, $20. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. No guarantee it'll work. There's only a power cable, no TV hookup. And he's like, no, it works. I'm like, that's all right, I'll pass. You can rage out again. Take your damn signs down. That was one that advertised 2 sales on streets right around each other. And there's multiple signs. It's not like there's one sign. Multiple. And there's no sales at all. If you're not doing it because of the weather, that's fine, but take your damn signs down.
Keeping with the theme today.
Yeah. I got $6 for both.
Nice.
Keeping with the theme.
You didn't get the Scooby-Doo mystery machine.
No, I was eyeing it. And she had $10 on those minions, so too much money for those.
What was the other game there?
Soccer and Lego Movie and another one I can't remember. That's all she had. I asked about board games. So yeah, keep with the theme. Welcome back to the game room to go over the yard sale, garage sale pickups. Was not a ton of sales, and I have some stuff that was not garage sale related, but we'll go over everything. The big score was the theme of the day, and you kind of saw some of that in the video. A giant Pikachu, and as well a Blastoise to go with him. That was at the one of the first yard sales I stopped at, and that was 50 cents a piece, so $1 for both these guys. Awesome little score there. And then to keep the Pokemon theme going, I went up to a sale and I saw some games. There was The Sims on GameCube, and it just kind of peeked through what else was there. There was like 3 or 4 other games, and I saw this one, Harvest Moon Magic Melody, and it had a $10 price tag on it, which is not too bad. And I asked if they had any more games, and they went out of the house, and I guess they asked the son that was there, and he sent out a handful of other games. Saw one there that I really wanted. I said, what would you do on that? And the daughter kind of hummed and hawed, and she said, how about I think it was $8. So I said, for $8, I said sure, and I asked if she would toss in a puzzle, which isn't here, but it is a Pokemon puzzle to go with the Pokemon theme. So I got Pokemon Poke Park Wii Pikachu's Adventure for $8 with a puzzle tossed in. I paid the $10 for this, but I also grabbed, while I was there, for included in with it, I got a Pokemon Diamond Pearl book for my son, as well a Pokemon handbook for my son, and a Pokemon VHS Wake Up Snorlax, and a Donkey Kong Country Return strategy guide. So definitely really good score from that house, and for whatever reason it was a Pokemon theme for that day. So on the way to Barrie, I did hit up another yard sale, and at that yard sale for a cost of $6 I got a copy of Fallout 4 on the Xbox One. I'm not sure if I'll keep this. Never played a Fallout game in the series, so I may just trade it in and get some trade credit. And then another Pokemon The Complete Guidebook #1, sticking with the Pokemon theme. So while in Barrie, we went to a bookstore, and in this bookstore, we tend to pick up lots of different things. I actually grabbed a bunch of books, but this is the one that kind of stood out to me. Figured I would show it off to everybody here. And it's called Nothing Else Matters, and it's a Metallica graphic novel. I've been reading a bunch of this already. It's pretty cool. If you're a fan of graphic novels, it basically tells the story of Metallica and where they began and where they are now. I think it literally goes right up to... In 2014 is when this was made, so 4 years ago, so up until that point. So it's very, very cool. Big Metallica fan, so it'll be a nice piece to have in my collection. And then, of course, if I'm in Barrie and we're in the mall, I'm going to stop in at EB Games, grab a couple games there. First one is Alice the Madness Returns on the Xbox 360. This will be to trade or flip. And then another one that I'm actually going to keep for my own collection because it's a Xbox 360 exclusive, and that's Project Sylphid Arc of Deception. It's a Square Enix game, and it was dirt cheap. It was $1.79 for this guy, so I will put this one in my collection. And I have another stack of games here. This was not from garage selling, but this was from going in and doing a poster run with Darby for the Barrie Game Exchange. That is this Sunday. www.barriegameexchange.ca. Check it out. Over 140 tables full of video games and related stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. But anyways, while we were putting up posters, we were at a couple thrift stores and hawk shops and stuff. So I grabbed a few games while I was there. The first one, or first two I got, was a copy of Conker's Live and Reloaded for the Xbox. It does not have the manual in it, but it was a great price, so I couldn't turn that one down. And this one is James Bond 007 on the Game Boy. This is a really cool game. It's almost like an RPG, but James Bond. I actually own this one already, but I picked it up. It's just, I saw it sitting there, and who knows when it's going to see the light of day. So I figured I would pick it up, try to resell it, and give it to somebody that's going to actually play it. And I went back into another store that I went into, I believe it was my previous video, where they have a deal going on right now, and it's like buy one, get one half off. Great little deal. So I picked up a couple of Nintendo games. I got Bad News Baseball on the original Nintendo, and Freedom Force on the original Nintendo. Both of those games cost me about $8. So really good pickup there. And as well, while I was at that store, again, these two I picked up. First one is Breakdown for the original Xbox. I actually had a copy of this that I recently traded to Musty Hobbit. It's an original only on Xbox game, so I picked it up again to keep for my collection. And as well, bought this one, got one at 50% off, and that's Fighter's Destiny 2 on the N64. Not one that I really see that often. This is more to flip and recoup some costs, so it will be available this Sunday. That is it for video games, but I was going to give everybody just an update. I don't think you'll be able to hear it right now, but in the other room right now, we have the 3D printer going. Things are going way better than they did before. Basically, we're sticking with a PLA filament, which is easy to work with. You don't have to worry about heat or anything. And I'll just kind of show you a couple things we've done here. The first is a Game Boy stand. It fits Game Boy Advances, Game Boy Micros, the Game Boy Pockets, and I think you can put the SPs in there as well, but basically it says Game Boy in the front. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. We have a bunch of these printed, and we're actually going to have them available for sale at the Barrie Game Exchange. As well, we did some Switch cases. These ones are one of my favorite right now. If you follow me on social media, check it out. If not, follow me, Nintendo Hodge, Twitter or Instagram, and you can see these. I did a really good shot of them. I'll kind of hold that closer so you can see it. But it's got the logo there, and these are really decent quality. So we have a few of these printed. So these will be available this Sunday at the Bear Game Exchange. And then the last piece, this was the one that was kind of, we were struggling with, or my wife was struggling. She's the one that's been doing most of the 3D printing. We were trying to print it with the ABS filament, which is very hard to work with. So we switched to PLA, and it's just a little puzzle cube. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but anyways, it's 3 pieces. If I take it apart, I'm not going to get it back together, but it's in a cube form right now, and the object of it is to figure out, here, I'm going to take it apart, is to figure out how to get it back together. So there's 2 pieces. Now I'm dropping them, probably breaking them. I don't know if we'll have any of these for sale. My son really likes it. He's kind of big into puzzles, so yeah. All right, that is everything. That is the update for Bear Game Exchange. That is an update for how the 3D printing is going, and that is my yard sale pickups for the week. Not sure if I'm going to be going yard selling this weekend because it is the Bear Game Exchange. I may try to get out. We'll see how busy I am. I have a lot of stuff over here to price that you can't see. I got a bunch of stuff over there that I have already priced, and I got to do a little bit of testing before then, but it's going to be a great show.